Here, the first question actually is on goals, and it is, what do you wish to accomplish when elected? How do you intend to make that happen?
Goals. Well, probably the first number one goal I would cite is fiscal oversight. I think every government unit still needs to have individuals that ensure that money is collected and spent appropriately. But there are a lot of things that are going on in McHenry County that need attention. We're going to have to deal with inflation, which means that we're really going to have less dollars and we're going to have higher expenses. We want to make sure that that cost is not passed on to our taxpayers, so we're going to have to find strategies in which to deal with those issues, whether that's cutting programs or whether that's cutting expenses or finding other avenues of revenue. Other things that I want to get done is provide infrastructure for businesses. We know that you need a balance between your commercial property taxes and your residential property taxes, and the only way to attract businesses or to retain businesses is to provide them with the amenities they need, which is roads, rail, internet, all of those things that allow businesses to thrive. Actually, McHenry County has one of the highest number of entrepreneur businesses within its corporate confines. We have to make sure that we're giving them the amenities that they need, which means that, you know, the intersection at I-90 and 23, the widening of 47, those are significant projects that I would focus in on. Communication. County of McHenry has just started to develop a better way to communicate with all of its residents, with all of its constituents. I want to continue that, particularly when we reevaluate what happened during the pandemic and how difficult it was to get uniform, consistent messaging out to our constituency and to coordinate with that with all the other units of government in McHenry County. So those are probably my two priorities and goals. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, McHenry County is going to be facing some significant economic challenges over the next couple of years. With inflation going the way it is, and with the cost of labor going the way it is, the county is going to have to make some significant changes in order to be able to operate as it has. We can't continue to increase wages without increasing the county's your tax bill to pay the county employees. So we have to find ways to do more with less people, or find ways to automate things so that we have less a need for people. Because the biggest portion of the county's budget is going to be manpower. We don't want to have to get rid of people. We want to find ways to, as people retire, replace them with more efficient systems and to pass off those duties to other employees so we can make sure that the county can operate without having to add more staff. There's a good example is the combination of the clerk's office and the recorder's office has saved the taxpayers a significant amount of money by combining duties and combining overlapping services so that the county can operate with less of taxpayer dollars and still provide the same services and provide a better service than they'd provided in the past. We need to continue to work to do more things like that. As a county board member, that will be my priority, is to find ways to do things more efficiently.
Thank you. Goals. What do you want to accomplish when elected, and how do you intend to make that happen?
One of the things that I look at is, as I've been in manufacturing as a process engineer, to put out a product, we always had the term KISS, keep it simple, silly. There should be no difference in government as there is in private companies to manufacture and produce a product that's sold at a compensatory rate. Government could be done the same way by looking at its efficiency. How can they, serve their constituents without having departments full of people that are eating up your tax dollars? Yes, we need to take a look in the next couple of years because, as it's been stated, inflation's going to hit us. The fuel costs that we use to maintain our sheriff's department, our road department, all those costs are going up. We've got to be able to rein those in and keep from you, the taxpayers, having to flip the bill. So that'll be one of my concerns. But keeping things simple, it doesn't have to be difficult for government to run. Simple ideas can make it efficient and be profitable to you, the taxpayers. Thank you.
Thank you.